Okay, I'm recording.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yes, sir. Are you ready for me?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oops, I see a hole.
I was hoping you'd catch that.
It's a little poofier than I would normally do, but I'm nervous.
Oh, I'm not real concerned about that. When I go to bed at night, I got my entire bed in toilet tissue. So it gets a little squished out in that process anyway.
In my class with the trade school, I was #1 when it came to frosting and street painting. I did my own.
Really? I would have never known. And I can spot a bottle job at 20 paces. Well, your technique is good. And your form and your content will improve with experience. I believe you just landed yourself a job. And not a moment too soon. This morning we're going to be as busy as one on paper right here.
Thank you, Miss Judy, thank you.
Have no time. Now, you know where the coffee stuff is? The rest of the stuff's on the tray next to the stove.
Here, let me help you. You've got little tiny tears and fuzzies all over you, honey.
There's so much static electricity in here, I can pick up everything but boys and money. Now be a treasure. Anil, you know this is the most successful shop in town. Want to know why?
Why?
Because I have a strict philosophy I've stuck to for 15 years. There's no such thing as natural beauty. That's why I've never lost a client to the cut and curl or the beauty box. And remember, my ladies get only the best. Do not scrimp on anything. And feel free to use as much hairspray as you want to.
Hey,
Oh, honey, just shove that stuff to one side.
take that back. That's too early.
I can't see what I'm doing because I'm here.
Hey, would you say,
Well,
boys and money, say that to the audience.
when I said what?
You're looking back at them when you say, I track everything but boys and money. You have your head turned around.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
When you say there's no such thing as natural beauty,
I know I'm supposed to be out there. I didn't get off there quick enough. I was trying to fluff my hair and I didn't see what I was doing.
okay.
Okay. All right. And now, this is the most successful shop in town. Want to know why?
Why?
Because I have a strict philosophy I've stuck to for 15 years. There is no such thing as natural beauty. That's why I've never lost a client to the cut and curl or the beauty box. And remember, my ladies get only the best. Do not scrimp on anything. And feel free to use as much hairspray as you want to.
Bang.
Oh, honey, just shove that stuff to one side. Coffee stuff goes right over there. And the manicure station is right over here.
There is no such thing as natural beauty?
You remember that, or we'll all be without a job. Just look at me, Adele. It takes some effort to look like this.
I can see that.
Take that back.
You did.
No, you didn't. You got to smile when you say it. Like, oh, just look at me, Adele. Take some effort to look like this. Just a little bit.
I know.
Hey, Adele, what are you looking at when you're coming down saying there's no such thing as natural beauty?
Look out the window.
Well,
There's gunshots.
look out here.
Oh, what am I looking at? When I'm saying that line, I'm looking in the manicure station.
Well, don't look at it.
There's light.
Look out here. Like,
I still don't get that line. Like,
what she's saying, what you're saying is what Ruby said. There's no such thing as natural beauty like.
right, I thought with that line that I'd be making a statement, like I'm agreeing with her, like, oh, there's no such thing as natural, there's no such thing as natural beauty. Like,
Right.
and then she's saying, you remember that, but you're having me say it as a question.
Well, say it as a statement. I don't care.
Okay.
reach over, just don't be looking at the manicure station. Come down and sort of look up like, there's no such thing as natural beauty.
Okay, that makes more sense to me. Because I was looking at the manicure station when I thought it was a question, like, questioning. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Came in too early still. You can't come in until she says use as much hairspray as you want, and you should be right there at the end of the couch when the guns go off.
Okay.
Donna,
And Phil, what?
remember what we practiced last
I
night?
know, am I not saying it better?
Well, you are, but it's not your line. There's no such thing as, or whatever. Just look at me now. Just look at me now. Just look at me now. Take some of that to look like this. Confidence.
Confidence.
That's what I need you to be.
All right. And feel free to use as much hairspray as you want to.
No. You're right.
You don't want me to start that?
Well, give her a chance to walk in the door.
Where would I start? Let's see.
And remember, my ladies get only the best.
And remember, my clients get only the best. Do not scrimp on anything. And feel free to use as much hairspray as you want to.
Bang, bang.
Oh, honey, just shove that stuff to one side. The coffee stuff goes right over there. And the manicure station is right here. Did you hear me?
There's no such thing as natural beauty.
You remember that, honey, or we'll all be without a job. Just look at me, Annelle. It takes some effort to look like this.
I can see that. How many ladies do we have coming here this morning?
I restrict myself to the ladies of the neighborhood on Saturday morning. Normally, that would be just 3. But today, we have Shelby Eaton. She's not a regular, but she's the daughter of the woman. We have to do something special with her today. She's getting married this afternoon. Now, how long have you been in town?
A few weeks.
New in town. That must be exciting. I wouldn't know. I've lived here all my life.
It's a little scary.
Well, I can imagine, but tell me things about yourself.
There's nothing to tell. I live here. I've got a job now. That's it. Can I borrow a few of these here back issues of Southern Hair?
Well, sure, it's essential to keep abreast on the latest styles. I'm glad to see your interest. I've got Ladies Home Journal, Family Circle, Mademoiselle. I've got every magazine known to man. You must live close by. Within walking distance, I mean. I didn't see the car.
My car's... I don't have a car. I've been staying across the river at Robiline's boarding house.
Honey, that's quite a walk. Now, Ruth Robiline. Now, there's a story. She's a twisted, troubled soul. Her life has been an experiment in terror. Husband killed in World War II, son killed in Vietnam. I tell you, when it comes to suffering, she's right up there with Elizabeth Taylor.
I had no idea.
Oh,
Is that a gunshot?
I believe it is, hon. Would you please plug in that hot plate?
Why is someone firing a gun in a nice neighborhood like this?
Oh, it has to do with Shelby's wedding and her father. Bang, bang, bang. You'll be happier if you'll just ignore it like the rest of us do. Knock, knock. Morning, Clary. Morning, Truvy. I tried to phone and tell you I was running late, but no answer.
Well, I was at the high school. I've been out since the crack of dawn.
Now, I'd like for you to meet the former First Lady of Chippenden, Mrs. Belcher. Clary, this is Annelle. She's going to be taking Judy's place.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, I'm a little bit embarrassed. If I had known I was going to meet new people, I would have taken a little more pride in my appearance. I'm not always this windblown.
Annelle, they named the stadium after her late husband, Lloyd Belcher Memorial Coliseum. The teams voted her all sorts of special titles.
And I've got the pom-poms to prove it. Now, what was your name, dear?
My married name is
The reason I tried to call you, do you mind if I do Shelby first?
Well, of course not. I'll amuse myself. Shelby's the most important one today.
Bang, 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 bang.
That man, I swan it. I believe the situation is worse than ever.
I mean, we're gonna need some more towels. They're stacked up next to the washing machine.
Put her on that line.
Sweet girl, where'd you find her?
She heard I had a position open and just walked in. I think there's a story here.
What makes you say that?
Well, for starters, she's married, but she lives at Ruth Ropoline's alone.
Oh, I'd get to the bottom of that if I were you. You've got some nice silverware you'd like to keep.
I'm not real concerned about that. She's a nice girl and all. I just love the idea of having someone with a past.
Why, she couldn't be more than 18. She hasn't even had time to have a past.
This is the 80s. If you can achieve puberty, you can achieve a past.
Yuck!
Coffee? Oh, Adele. How did you make this coffee?
Well, like you said, I poured water through the thing.
Where did you get the hot water?
It was boiling on the stove.
Did you happen to notice the hot dogs boiling in the bottom of the pot?
No,
Make some more, please.
I am so sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. I like a good hot dog, just not with cream and sugar.
Oh, I don't think she's an international spy or anything. And things work out. I might live on my garage point.
Well, now I thought the twins were going to live there. How they went to college.
What's your saying, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Recent developments. Louie's going to LSU, and Pooh, he's going to go to work for my cousin in Baltimore. He doesn't want to be called Pooh anymore.
I cannot believe your kids are old enough to leave the nest.
Well, you know I was a child bride. Anyway, I look at the bright side of it. I'll have someplace to go visit. Well, I always wanted to go to Baltimore. I hear it is the heritage capital of the world.
Well, here they are. I'm so glad I couldn't feel them.
Recipes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let me see. This one sounds delicious.
And the Bisquick makes it so easy. And this one is from my daughter-in-law. She says you cannot attend a function in Tickfaw when this is not served.
Now, is that Cairo syrup light or dark?
Matter of taste.
And the chocolate chips, is that semi-sweet or milk?
Milk.
Now, where is that one you kept telling me that? Cuppa.
Oh, that one's easy. I didn't have to write it down. That's a cup of flour, cup of sugar, cup of fruit cocktail with the juice. Stir that all together. Bake it at 350 till it's golden bubbly. You know?
Sounds awfully rich.
Well, it is. So I serve it over ice cream to cut the sweetness. And if you'll give me some paper, I'll write it down for you.
Oh, Adele, would you bring Miss Clarice some paper? I think there's some stuck on the Frigidaire under the crawfish. Oh, here's that article on Princess Di.
Oh.
Bang, bang, spark. Sometimes I wonder if Drum Eagleton's brain gets enough oxygen.
You ought to try living. Oh, I'm sorry.
That is so annoying.
You ought to try living next door to him.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, there's my girl. Come give me a hug right on the break my neck.
Trudy, it's so good to see you. Morning, Miss Clary. It's not that I'm unfriendly. I'm just worried about my nails.
What a pretty color.
I hope this doesn't dry too dark. If it's too dark, it will never do. You know the colors are never the same on the bottle.
You'll find that to always be true.
This is drying way too dark. Practically pink my foot. Trudy, do you have any of those nail polish remover things?
Sure I do. Where's your mama?
Right behind me, I thought. Hi, I'm Shelby Eaton, soon to be lecturing. Hi, I'm new.
Today's Anil's first day.
Well, Annette, you're working with the best. Anyone who's anybody gets the hair done at Trudy's.
Is it
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Shelby, you know, I would walk on my lips to avoid criticizing anyone. But your dad, your father, is about to make us all pull our hair out. And that's really bad for my business.
Well, he should be finished with his yard pretty soon.
I hope so.
You're not the only one concerned.
possible in any given situation. It's a creed that you have.
There's an article in Family Circle on that very topic. I was reading an article about tension during family occasions. Seems there can be a lot of stress and trauma. The thing I found most interesting were that these stressful times unleash deep, dark hostilities that'll make your hair fall out.
They're fighting about patio furniture. Jackson and I will never fight about silly things like that. Are you married, Adele?
Oh, I hope that coffee's better.
Well, it smells right.
How pretty.
Princess Grace.
Did you bring me the picture of the hairdo like I asked?
Here you go. Study it carefully. Here's the baby's friend.
Oh, this is so exciting. I feel like I am president of creation. There's just something so wondrous about the way a bride looks. I feel it is beauty in its purest form. Now, where are you going to stick this stuff? There's no baby's breath in this picture.
You just stick it in. It's meant to frame my face. Baby's breath is part of my full decoration concept for a total romantic look. Miss Claire Reed, what cute shoes.
Do you think so? I think they might be a little too racy for me. I think I might just give them away.
Ooh, those are just two chocolate words. If you decide to get rid of them, I'll buy them.
Well, what size do you wear?
Oh, in a good shoe, I wear size 6, but 7's just good. I got a size 8.
Well, there ain't that.
Perfect.
Hi, Mama. Look at Miss Claire Reed's shoes.
Those are mine. Is this so real?
And now, this is my Mama. How are things at the house?
Oh, fine. We's a drove just this second. Stop out and talk to your father. One or both of them is probably lying in a pool of blood by now. Did you say the name? What a pretty name. Unusual. I'm Lillian.
Now's the mother of the bride.
No thanks.
What's the matter?
Nothing, a handful of prescription drugs wouldn't take care of it.
I can take this for you. Just put it over there.
And now, why don't you go ahead and shampoo Mrs. Eaton? These ladies have mountains to move today. Ain't that the truth?
Her card's just right on top.
Piece of cake. Mama, this color's all wrong. It looks like a stuck pig bled all over my hands.
Well, I'm sure I have something at home that'll do.
But do you have pink?
Of course, I have pink.
It has to be delicate.
If we don't have something, we'll send one of the boys to get you some delicate pink nail polish.
Great idea, Mama. I'd love to see what Tommy's picked out.
Now, is there anything I can do to help last minute? Oh, you've done plenty, Clary. I think we've got everything situated. We've borrowed nearly every fine in North Louisiana, and boys got in last night and they're taking care of odds and ends. Well, I hope the rain holds off. I'm sorry it's not a prettier day.
This is perfect weather for me. I don't function well when it's hot. I love cloudy days. On cloudy days, I feel like God's not trying very hard, so I don't have to either.
She does sweat profusely.
Thank you, Mama.
Heat never bothers me. I love it. But spicy foods, they make me sweat on top of my head. My hair gets all wet. Ring, ring. Isn't that right? Yes. Ring, ring.
I'll get it. It's probably for me. It's probably my mind trying to locate my body.
Hello. Yes, she is. Just a minute. Malin, it's your husband. Yes, Plum. I don't know. I don't have it. I don't have it, Plum. If you're trying to drive me crazy, you're too late. For the last time, I don't have it. Ask the boys. Goodbye.
What is Daddy doing? No, I brought the picture of Princess Grace. I destroyed the picture at Jacqueline Smith.
Well, I thought I made you understand the importance of Jacqueline Smith hairdo.
No, Mama.
Well, at least I talked her out of that stupid idea of sticking baby's breath all in her hair.
Keep your head in the sink, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I found cold water refreshing. It just startled me, that's all.
Trudy, can I copy your recipe of strawberry pie? Sure. Your mother doesn't tell us much, Shelby. What's Jackson like?
He's pretty swell. I thought he was a pest at first, but then he kind of grew on me, and now I love him.
Where did you meet him?
At a party at the Petroleum Club in Shreveport. I had no idea who he was, but I was getting a big kick out of watching him on the dance floor. It was painfully obvious he had never taken the time to dance in front of the mirror. Then there was something so attractive about how stupid he looked.
Is he real romantic?
No, but he does buy me flowers and little presents if I bug him enough. He has promised to give me a red rose on every anniversary, corresponding to the number of that anniversary. I think that's so sweet.
That's a pretty romantic idea, isn't it?
Yes, I wish it had been his.
Well, you know, Lloyd and I missed it to 50 years by 3 months. That stinker, bless his heart, he tried, he just couldn't do it.
Miss Clary, there are still good times to be had.
Oh, sure, I know. But I miss the whirlwind of being a mayor's wife. I don't like being on my own. It's not easy just being one. And if I go somewhere with another couple, I'm a third wheel. And if I go with a friend, well, we're just a couple of old biddies.
Somebody like you should be able to find something to occupy your time.
Well, I really do love football, but it's hard to parlay that into a reason to live.
Oh, Clary, let's just face it. You're a woman coming to terms with her griefs. You and I are in the same boat. My 2 sons are leaving town, and I have a husband that hasn't moved from in front of the TV set in 15 years. It's up to us to figure out why we're put here on this earth. Now that's today's sermon. Shelby, are you and Jackson going to live in West Monroe or Monroe Park?
Monroe, of course. His law practice is there.
Oh, Shelby, you're so lucky. Louisiana lawyers do well whether they want to or not.
I don't really care. Don't get me wrong, the money's real nice. But I just like the idea of growing old with somebody. My dream is to get old and sit out on the back porch covered with grandchildren and yell, "No, Aunt, stop that."
Are you going to put nursing?
Never. I love it. I love being around all those babies. Just last week, we had this poor little fella, 2.5 months premature. He looked like a big rat. I kept holding him and talking to him, but I knew he wasn't going to make it.
That is so sad.
It happens all the time.
Drum and I feel Shelby should not work after she's married.
I'm so anxious to discuss this topic for the 900th time this week.
You should not be on your feet all day. You should be kinder to your circulatory system.
And now, I know you're new here and all, but don't let that stop you. Anytime you have anything to say, just let her rip.
I don't have anything to say.
Shelby, tell me things about the wedding. How many bridesmaids?
9.
Good Lord!
Exactly.
I hope that photographer brings a wide-angle lens.
I think it's embarrassing and awful, but Mama made me have my cousins and Margie St. Marie's.
Shelby, there was no way around that, and you know it.
It will be pretentious. Daddy always says, an ounce of pretension is
They
what...
all skip a bunch.
Did I do it? What is
Well, Lynn, it looks like you're ready to roll.
Where is that? I thought it was after that.
And Neil says, I don't have anything to say, and you say, well, Lynn, it looks like you're ready to roll.
Oh, it was. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it. And now, anytime you have anything to say, just let her rip.
I don't have anything to say.
Malin, what's
pretentious. Daddy always says an ounce of pretension is worth a pound of manure.
Boy, Lord, get it, dog, what do you think?
Mama, I wish you'd get off Daddy's back. He gets enough hassle from Miss Weezer.
What do you call her, Shelby?
Flush and bashful.
Her colors are pink and pink.
Flush and bashful.
I asked you, Precious.
I ask you, just how precious is this weather to get?
My colors are blush and bashful. I've chosen 2 shades of pink. One is much deeper than the other.
The bridesmaids' dresses are beautiful.
And the ceremony will be too. All the walls are banked with sprays of flowers in my 2 shades of blush and bashful. There's a pink carpet specially laid for the service, and pink silk bungee draped over anything that was stand still.
That sanctuary looks like it's been hosed down, kept over business.
I like pink.
I tried to top it and use peaches and cream. It would be so lovely this time of year. All the azaleas in our yard are peach colored.
No,
Which is so flattering to everyone's skin color.
no bad. Pink is my signature color.
What color's your dress, Malin?
Peachy cream.
What's yours, Clary? Beige, lace to the knee. Oh. Shelby, I'm gonna wear a sexy blue chiffon. Jackson's gonna take one look at me and leave you behind in the dust.
Mama's dress is gorgeous. It costs more than my wedding dress.
It did not. It was on sale.
That's what she told Daddy. What she actually meant is that it was for sale, not on sale.
Ring, ring, ring. I'll get it. Hello. Hi, Janice. Yes, I heard. I know it's an emergency, but today I'm dealing with Shelby. But tomorrow is Sunday. Sure. Come by after church. Trudy, you should not give up your Sundays. We all know how neurotic Janice Van Nita is about her appearance. Janice is the current mayor's wife. We hate her.
Now, Shelby. Fill me in on the reception.
Fill me in, Rod, do you like me hanging out back here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Shelby, fill me in on the reception.
There's going to be ferns and twinkly lights. There'll be magnolias in the pool.
I just hope your father doesn't get any magnolias from Louise's side of the tree. We're gonna have every end of it.
The wedding cake will be by the pool, and the groom's cake will be hidden in the carport.
What?
Shelby and I agree on one thing.
The groom's cake. It's awful. It's in the shape of a giant armadillo.
An armadillo?
Jackson wanted a cake in the shape of an armadillo. He has an aunt that makes them.
It is unusual.
It's repulsive. It has gray icing. I can't even think how you make gray icing.
Worse, the cake part is red velvet cake. Blood red. People are going to be hacking into this animal. Looks like it's bleeding to death.
The rehearsal supper was an experience.
It wasn't that bad. It was out on Jackson's uncle's place on the river.
They served steak and baked potatoes. They went to a lot of trouble.
His family loves the barbecue.
For dessert, they had something called Dago pie. I think that says it all. Jackson's from a good old Southern family with good old Southern values. You either shoot it, stuff it, or marry it.
They're simply outdoorsy, that's all.
Did you do anything especially romantic?
We drove down to Frenchman's Point and went parking.
Shelby, really?
Then we went skinny dipping and did things that frightened fish.
Shelby?
Ooh, it's been a long time since we've had a youngster in here, hasn't it?
We talked and talked and
Oh,
talked.
I love those kind of talks in the arms of a man you love.
Actually, we fought most of the time
What?
because I told him I couldn't marry him.
What? Why would you do a thing like that?
It's okay now. We worked it all out.
That's a good thing.
Just one of those last minute.
Ooh,
Just one of those.
oh, just one. Ooh, just one of those last minute jittery things, that's all.
No, but the wedding's still on.
Well, thank goodness, because this is going to be in the Heritage Hall of Fame. Shelby, you scared us. That's not a nice thing to do to your mama. You don't say things like that to a woman who's marinating 50 pounds of crab claws. Ooh, make it up to be so romantic. I'm jealous. I miss romance so much. Oh, Trudy, you can't be that bad. Honey, the last romantic thing my husband did was in 1973, when he enclosed this carport so I could support it. Very nice, Anel. I think you know what you're doing.
Thank you. You have great hair, Mrs. Eatonton, and your scalp is as clean as a whistle.
I try. It must run in the family. Shelby's hair is so thick. Shelby, hold your head up, honey.
Stop it.
Shelby. Milan. Shelby. Oh, honey. I'll get some juice. Shelby, Trudy, there's some candy in my bag. Oh, I've got a peppermint right here.
Shelby, you need some juice.
Shelby, what is some juice? Should I get her a cookie? Here's the juice. Shelby,
Leave me alone.
take some juice.
No.
Who can blame a juice after a peppermint?